Hello everyone and welcome to the Kentucky Motor Speedway for the running of the Rockstar Energy 350. 40 drivers qualified for this one, 46 entered today, 6 drivers went home. One driver that surprisingly made the race, Ricky Freeman Jr. for Rogers Racing. He makes his return to the team after leaving the team at Las Vegas. Freeman looking to get them a good position. But the big story today is Zachary Racing's Paul Jackson sits on pole here at the Rockstar Energy 350. Alongside him, Maxwell Fay. 2 Fords on the front row and an unlikely front row. Paul Jackson right now the furthest driver back in Zachary Racing in points. He is 23rd in points, just 8 points out of the top 20. Maxwell Fay, on the other hand, he's had a pretty good start to the season, but it's kind of trailed off for him. He's fallen back to the 22nd spot. These two drivers looking to turn their luck around today. Matty Porter came so close last week at Road America to getting his first win on a road course and first Crown Royal Truck Series win. He rolls off third alongside the Auto Club winner, Alex Peters, in 4th. Irving Allison starts 5th. Jay Jefferson has lost the points lead. Not really, though. He is tied for the points lead with Carson Bauers. A great performance by Bauers this season and Jefferson both. Both of them combining. They have 5 and 4 top 10s apiece. Bauers with 5, Jefferson with 4. It's been a great season for them so far. And Logan Cloud coming fresh off of his first career Crown Royal Truck Series win at Road America. He starts alongside his best buddy, Tim Foster. That makes up your row 4. Sebastian Kukulon announced he is asked to leave Rockstar Energy Racing, the team that he helped build 3 years ago. He starts 9th for his now Extreme Racing number 12, and Jake Galloway in the 84 will come home in 10th. It is confirmed, though, that Nicky Morris has given Extreme Racing the charter for the number 12. Looking further back, Diego Yepes starting 14th in some familiar colors. His first 2 career wins came with the Order of the Arrow Boy Scouts group, and now he brings them back onto his truck. They will be starting 14th today, their first race of the season. The Root Beer Wars kick off here with Alex Benyako in the Mug 83, while Peter Onjack is in the A&W 44, a few spots back. Peter, the last time he was here at Kentucky last season, he wrecked out at the end of it. But the first time he came here, he won the inaugural Kentucky race back in Season 1. That was his only win until earlier this season at Mesa Marin. Peter is also making it a great milestone today. This will be his 80th start in the NSDCA, looking to get 100 by the season end. This driver looking to put himself back into victory lane at Kentucky. We'll see if he can do it. Christian Vargas has a new sponsor. G-Shock picks up the spots from 2K this season for Ace Draw Motorsports. They'll be starting back there in the 23rd position. Keep on going back. You see the 05 of Vince Freeze. He drives for Extreme Racing in the Dr. Pepper Dash series. That is Sebastian Kukulon's team. He has made a deal with Diego Yepes Incorporated to drive this number 05 for a handful of starts. Anderson Reed coming off his DNQ last week. He's trying for redemption, but starting deep in the field from the 29th position. And alongside him, Roger Ray in the number 90. Couple big shots at the back. Zachary DeLello, DJ Curtis, Carson Bauers starting at the back. They're going to have to make their way up. And Nicky Morris starting in the 40th spot in that number 7. He'll have a very long way as he failed post-qualifying inspection. We're getting ready to roll off here at the Rockstar Energy 350 at Kentucky. Sure to be a great race today. Let's go down trackside for the commands to fire the engines here at the Kentucky Motor Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines.
Pepsi and the NSDCA have teamed up this season to bring you the Pepsi Pole Award for the fastest qualifier in all 22 Crown Royal Truck Series races this season. Today it's Paul Jackson for Zachary Racing, his first pole of the season and his first pole in a long time. Looking to take home a victory here at Kentucky, but starting on the front row today for the Rockstar Energy 350. With that, the engines are fired. 40 drivers and their trucks roar to life here for 54 laps at the Kentucky Motor Speedway. Off-season testing here showed that the fuel window sits at about 25 to 30 laps, so they could make it on a 1 or 2 stop strategy. It'll be interesting to see today who will try to do that. 40 drivers rolling off, but it's Paul Jackson and Maxwell Fay on row 1. It's an exciting track, a 1.5 miler, but the outside line can also work here. One of the few tracks that the outside line really works at in the NSDCA. Auto Club in Michigan, two others, they have some great racing, as well as Daytona, kind of Talladega. 40 drivers getting ready, but this is sure to be chaotic. Kentucky has been chaotic before, and it's 54 laps of Truck Series action. The first time that they have ever gone to the Kentucky Motor Speedway in the 3 seasons of competition we've seen so far. Many drivers looking for that first win. Paul Jackson looking for the first one this season. Fay looking for his first all-time. Matty Porta looking for his first Crown Royal Truck Series, but Alex Peters looking to stretch himself further into the chase, as well as Jay Jefferson. They both have great starts this season. Already 2 of them both in the chase right now. Coming down the front straightaway, Paul Jackson, Maxwell Fye getting ready to lead us down. It's going to be 54 laps in Kentucky. The Rockstar Energy 350 is green. Irving Allison, Riley Spurley-Tube, Jose Perez, everyone's making moves. 2 and 3 wide into turn number 1. Sure to be a chaotic starts and restarts, and we are green. Alex Peters shoves Fye up the track. They are going to go 4 wide. Tim Foster sent all the way wide up to the outside. He has to come back down. Beating and banging already. 2, 3, maybe even 4 wide further back. Porter clears himself into the second spot. Irving Allison now there. Now you got Alex Peters. Jay Jefferson right on the back as Matty Porta is looking for the race lead against Paul Jackson. Of 40 trucks rush down the front straightaway. 2, 3, maybe even 4 wide at the back. Look at this pack of trucks. Tim Foster's in the middle of it. There's Stephen Wallace Jr., Zachary DeLello. They're going to be 4 by 4 in the back at Kentucky. Do not stretch it 5 wide. That'll definitely cost you something. But we'll see. Will they be able to keep it clean? DJ Gibson real close with Carter Friesen, but they are keeping it clean and green. 3 and 4 wide at the back of this one already. I don't know how long that's going to last. Carter Friesen trying to work his way. Bradley and Ben Yacko make contact, and they are still keeping it straight. No cautions, but Matty Porta going for the race lead against Paul Jackson. Irving Allison, Logan Cloud side by side for the 3rd and 4th spots. The track is a bit more slick. These trucks have more horsepower, and it is a bit warmer. Today is now big crash in the back. That's going to be the 29 going around. I saw a couple others going around, but Jesse Turner in the 29 gets turned. Now they're going to race off of the corner. Matty Porta's out in the race lead. Hopefully they all keep it clean and green on the way to the back, or on the way back. Zachary Fitzwater. There's Peter Onjack. He has some damage. Roger Ray might have got some. Cody Lamas is in the 29 today. Christian Vargas with a bit of damage. But a wild restart, or wild start to this race here as they come off the corner into a smoke cloud. Matty Porta was able to take the lead away. A great performance there. And now he's out in front for Sauber Racing Team. SRT really looking to change their whole season here. Road America, a great run for both their trucks, even though Fitzwater spun. But Porta came up so close at the end, it just was too late on some fuel strategy and other things. A big spin in the back. Multiple drivers in that one. We'll see if anyone will duck down pit road, but Matty Porta, Paul Jackson, Irving Allison, Logan Cloud, your top 4 here. Maxwell Fye sits 5th. Freeman's going to bring it on in, as well as Joseph Strigley. A couple guys from the back. It looks like the ones involved in that incident also bringing it down, except Roger Ray. We'll go ahead and take you guys to our first commercial break, bring you guys back to the action here at Kentucky right after this. So coming into the corner, they're 3 and 4 wide. William Duncan gets stacked up, and Nicky Morris dives to the inside, hooks him, and it just spins the back half. Gatlin Downey just got clipped by Duncan there, but many guys getting into it, kind of crashing into each other. Just a bunch of spins, no major damage to most of the drivers. Peter Onjack, the helicopter came on him. They were 5 wide. They just condensed. Peter was almost through it, could have hit Downey, but got hit by William Duncan. On board with Eli Brighton, who's number 8, and he's right behind Peter Onjack. 5 wide at Kentucky, something that you don't really see on the speedways, but they were getting very aggressive early on. Eli, though, a great job, only getting a little tap to the front of the truck. He should be all right. We'll bring you guys back to the action here in the Rockstar Energy 300 after this. Back live at the Rockstar Energy 350 at Kentucky. Matty Porta out in front, Paul Jackson, Irving Allison, Logan Cloud, Maxwell Fay, Alex Peters, Riley Spurleytube, your top 7. Behind them is Brady Burkhardt, Jose Perez, Sebastian Cuculon, Diego Yepes up to 11th. Great run so far with Butcher, Murray, Jefferson, Galloway, Reed, Benyako, Stephen Wallace Jr., Tip Foster, Carter Friesen, your top 20. Behind him is Logan Bradley, Zachary DeLello. The 30, that is John Dilks this week. DJ Gibson in the 53, he's 24th. DJ Curtis 25th. Bauers, Vince Freeze, Cody Goforth, Dusty Neal, and Nicky Morris already up to 30th after that early incident. Eli Bright, who somehow made it through that crash without getting too much damage, he's in 31st. Then Roger Ray, Joseph Strigley, Ricky Freeman Jr., Peter Onjack, Nathan Stapleton, Fitzwater, Lamas, Vargas, and Downey, your top 40. We'll be going back green this time by 7 of 54 complete. We'll be on lap 8 of 54 this time by. And early on, we had 4 laps of green flag racing. Couple battles for the lead as Porta was able to get around Paul Jackson. One thing to remember about the previous Mountain Dew Custom Series races at Kentucky, you haven't really seen much passing for the lead. Peter Onjack in Season 1 had a great battle with Butcher and Smith to take the win there. But in recent seasons, it hasn't been too exciting up front. But this right here, they've applied some traction compound to the bottom of the track. The outside line's still pretty strong, but it's still a slick track. These guys just got to get the feel of it. Matty Porta, Paul Jackson, Irving Allison, Logan Cloud, and Maxwell Fye are your top 5. Porta looking to get his first win this season. Here we go. Porta out in front, Jackson right behind. Lap 8 of 54, we're back racing. Jackson and Irving Allison make a move. Everyone's scattering 2 and now 3 wide is Logan Cloud looking to capitalize back there in that 91. Looking for the second spot, might be going for the lead into turns 1 and 2. And through 1 and 2, he's right there on that number 20 down to the inside of Matty Porta for the race lead. The rest of the field on back, 2 by 2. It looks like they're staying a bit more calm than they were at the start of this one, but they also restart single file. Cloud on the inside, Porta on the outside. Can Cloud get the run on the outside? Irving Allison in that 82 is all over the back of the 20 of Matty Porta, and it's Logan Cloud leading that lap. Vince Freeze has stalled on the apron, got that truck out of the way. These guys could have just ran him over down in 1 and 2. You see Porta and Jackson using the very outside as Cloud now your new race leader as they rush off the corner, still 2 and 3 wide, spread out all the way down this back straightaway. Irving Allison clear into second. Now Alex Peters looks to the inside of Porta. Jackson and Perez might make some contact further back there. But it looks like the outside line. Now Porta is going to be able to power away from Paul Jackson. Back on that outside line looking for the 4th spot as they go. But it's Logan Cloud. Won the race last week at Road America. Now he's out in front once again. Irving Allison tried to chase him down with Alex Peters. Matty Porta back there. We're going to go ahead and take a flyby off of turn number 2. Looking down the back straightaway. 2 and 3 wide as Fay is taking Burkhardt all the way to the bottom of the track. That was a big move by Fay to throw the block. Now Brady's up here trying to fight Porta. Perez. Now Porta going to use that outside line. You see the outside line still works. The middle line really does not. But Logan Cloud now starting to pull away in that 91 truck for Pedal to Metal Racing. Back in second, Irving Allison. Alex Peters third. Now Brady Burkhardt up to 4th. The track, again, a bit slick. The outside line, though, can work. You see a lot of guys trying to get up there. Paul Jackson's dropping back pretty severely right now. Brady clear into 4th. Porta back at 5th. Battle for 6th. Riley Spurleytube, a past Kentucky winner. He won the Season 2 race here in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. He's inside the top 10, but Austin Murray is all over the back bumper of him. That might be some contact as they head down the front straightaway, but Logan Cloud continuing now, starting to pull away from Irving Allison up front. Sebastian Cuculon, one driver we wanted to talk about. Cuculon, again, a bit tensions between him and team owner Nicky Morris. It looks like the 12 team's starting to break away. Jake Galloway's going to cut off Carter Friesen into the wall. Stephen Wallace Jr.'s in it. Tim Foster's in it. Carter Friesen's upside down. And now Friesen's done. Foster's done. Galloway with damage, and Carter Friesen's going to end this one. It looks like on his lid as he's going to go down the turn 3 banking. There you see Tim Foster rolling back around. Caution is out, second time today. And Carter Friesen goes up and over in that 84, the team owner to that number 91. But Carter Friesen, Diego Yepes Incorporated, their day is now done. Friesen upside down. Tim Foster's poor Poor break for Tip Foster. Galloway with damage. Stephen Wallace Jr., he barely has made any races this season. SWJ sits 37th in points, only making 2 races. That was Mesa Marin and I believe South Boston. He is now out here. Peter Onjack going up, maybe trying not to pit. But it looks like everyone possibly coming down this time. We'll see, and it will be DJ Curtis in the number 5. He will be the only one staying out as we go to a wider angle shot for the pit road action. Logan Cloud, though, bringing us down. Brady Burkhart right behind him. Let's go ahead down, take a look and see what these guys will be doing on pit road. 2 tires, 4 tires could work. Anything would work here. So we'll see what they do. A lot of guys going to those right sides right away. We'll see if they choose to go for 4. Brady Burkhart's going to go for 2. Austin Murray goes for 2. So there goes Brady. He might be the first one out, and that he will. So Brady Burkhart will lead them out. Austin Murray second. Logan Cloud third. Jackson in 4th. It looks like DeLello might beat Porta out. You got Jose Perez, Irving Allison, Riley Spurley, 2 Brian Butcher all up there as the field comes off the corner. DJ Curtis, the lone truck staying out for Diego Yepes Incorporated. Their 1 driver already wrecked. That's Carter Friesen. So DJ looking for some bonus points there. Curtis 15th in the points standings. Everyone took some tires and fuel on pit road. Diego Yepes loses a lot of time on pit road. We'll get you guys all that and more shortly as we come back to the action in the Rockstar Energy 250 or 350 here at Kentucky. But first, we'll go ahead and take a look and see what happened. Bring out our first caution or second caution of the day. Jake Galloway, Tip Foster, and Stephen Wallace Jr. Jake Galloway goes around this time, goes up and tries to block Carter Friesen, hits him, but then Friesen, hit by Stephen Wallace Jr., sent into Tip Foster and upside down. Jake Galloway gets through it without too much damage. Stephen Wallace Jr. also going to be able to carry on, but Carter Friesen, Galloway just cuts him off. Stephen Wallace Jr. throws it in, hits Carter, and right up into Tip Foster, upside down, and a very long upside down ride on his roof for that number 85 for Diego Yepes Incorporated. He comes to a rest at the bottom of turn number 3. A heavy hit for Friesen on board with Tip Foster in his 40 as he almost gets through it until his own driver, Stephen Wallace Jr., gets into him and puts Friesen upside down and in front of Tib. So I'll bring you guys back to the action here at the Rockstar Energy 350 after these words from our sponsors. About to go green once again here at the Rockstar Energy 350. DJ Curtis stayed out under caution. Burkhart, Murray, Jackson, Benyako, Onjack, DeLello, 2 tires on pit road. Everyone else goes 4 tires. We are back racing, though. 17 of 54. Curtis out in front. He's only about 10 or 11 laps away from having to take a pit stop. Now Brady going to look to the inside. Remember, Shade Burkhart Racing, Brady has not won in over a season. He did not win since the 5th round last season. That was New Hampshire, and Burkhart to the race lead. Now they are 2 and 3 wide behind. Jackson going to actually slot back on that middle line as they're making the moves. Cloud looking for the 2nd spot, though, as they rush off a turn number 4. And now Cloud's looking for the race lead all the way to the bottom on Burkhart. Cloud wants to win this race. He got a win. He wants another one. To the bottom he goes. But here comes Austin Murray, 3 wide for the race lead. Now Cloud holds on. Porta up the middle. Perez right behind him. Everyone trying to make it clean and green around this track now as Porta's down to the inside of Murray. Curtis, he's going to have to not be on that outside line much longer. Could cost him big time. Logan Cloud out in front. Burkhart in second as they rush off of the corner. 3 wide further back. 2 drivers are out of this race so far. That is the 05 of Vince Freeze, a header blue on that one, and Carter Friesen out from the accident. Tip Foster, they took a lap on pit road to try to repair that truck as best he could. Perez now getting attacked by Anderson Reed. Some contact between the 2 of those guys. Paul Jackson's in the outside wall at the back. No caution, but he and the 29 of Cody Lamas are slow, so your pole sitter, Paul Jackson, damage to the back of that truck. His day might be over with in that number 13. Back out in front, though, but Logan Cloud is absolutely pulling away from Brady Burkhart right now. He is long gone. Curtis back in third. Matty Porta in fourth. Austin Murray fifth. Ryan Butcher clear into sixth. Perez now with a gaggle of trucks right behind. Irving Allison, Alex Banyako, Carson Bauers, Maxwell Fye, Anderson Reed, Jay Jefferson are all up in this. Bauers now up the track. He slows Spurley Tube up. Now Bauers trying to use that outside line to his advantage, using all of the track, and he will clear Irving Allison, Maxwell Fye, try to get himself back to the bottom. Austin Murray going to the apron to try to get around DJ Curtis. That is for the fourth position. And Ryan Butcher, a big move in that 00, shoots the gap up the middle. Logan Cloud is soaring away as Burkhart's clearing to second. Porta is third. Now I got Carson Bauers in that 25 fighting his way back up inside the top 10. He started this race very far back in the 38th position. He's now up inside the top 10 due to some pit strategy, some fuel stops, some caution. So great to see Bauers up here fighting now as Jay Jefferson. You see that red and blue 48 a bit further back. That's the guy Bauers is fighting for this points lead right now. Jefferson not running as high as Bauers is, so that's pretty good for him. And now Jay's about to get swallowed by DeLello, Onjack. DeLello and Onjack, two drivers who took two tires under that last caution. And those their left sides now might be a little bit worn, might be very worn, because this track's been eating up some tires with how slick it is. Matty Porta is clear into second, but Cloud has set sail out by 2.5 seconds over Porta and Burkhardt. He is driving this track amazingly. Ryan Butcher up here in fifth, though. A great run for Shade Burkhardt Racing. Jose Perez in sixth. Spurley Tube and Bauers back there, seventh and eighth. Curtis hanging on in ninth. DJ's going to have to come down and pit shortly. I think he was hoping for yet another caution. You see how old those tires are. He's now just sliding his way up to the top. Maybe that's his line. He is losing some grip there. Cloud has set sail. As they run, though, these guys pit on lap 17. That will not get you to the end of the race, so there might be some green flag pit stops if we stay out in front this long. Porta actually reeled in Cloud by about 2/10 last lap, but now Cloud has opened it up to the entire back straightaway over Porta. So Logan Cloud setting sail in this pedal-to-metal racing number 91. And now GMC, they got their first win last week at Road America. Cloud now on this 1.5er looking to take this race win. He almost won at Las Vegas earlier this season, a similar 1.5-mile racetrack. Now Cloud absolutely gone. Battle for third, Austin Murray versus Brady Burkhardt. Not going to happen there. Murray can't get the grip on the inside. Jose Perez now looking for that fifth spot away from Ryan Butcher. And now Perez going to dive to the inside of the SBR driver. Of course, with SBR, they have a couple more sponsors coming on this season, including Hamburger Helper for the 00. You got the Waffle House 83, but he's replaced with Mug this weekend. Matty Porta now starting to lose about another 10th a lap on Logan Cloud, but a great run today for Porta. Started this race from the third position. He's right now in second. A great run. Logan Cloud setting sail. There's Tib Foster in the 40 with some damage there. Jake Galloway at the back of the pack. Paul Jackson, a little bit of damage to the back of that one. He has remained out on track, as well as Cody Lamas. We'll get a replay there at our next possible break. Back up front, Peter Onjack, or back in the middle, I guess. Peter Onjack starting to lose some time on those two tires, trying to make that stop. And Diego Yepes, the team came down, said he had felt a vibration. They took a little bit of time to repair that. He said the truck is good now, but he has lost many positions. Irving Allison dropping back as well. Roger Ray in this 90, kind of running up here. He's up inside now the top 20 in the 18th position for Kamikaze Motorsports. Great run today for them. And Ricky Freeman Jr. in this 98. Rogers Racing announced after Las Vegas that Freeman wanted to leave and go race his own team in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. He was supposed to drive for Impala this weekend, but that deal fell through after Impala has lost a very big ton of money after the last few races and last few incidents. Ricky Freeman Jr. decided to come back to the 98 team, who has not qualified for a race since Las Vegas with Ricky Freeman. He's now riding this truck up inside the top 20, looking for a top 15 run for Rogers Racing. It's a great story this weekend for him. Got DJ Curtis, though, really dropping back up in front. Porta clear. Jose Perez is now into third. If he can get up there and maybe challenge Logan Cloud in these waning laps, that would be something there for that 35 team. Now you got to remember, at Auto Club, another speedway, Logan Cloud and Diego Yepes pulled out to about 3.5, I think it was 5 seconds actually at max, and Logan Cloud lost it on green flag pit stops due to his team having a very big error on pit road. This time it looks like he's trying to drive away from it. There's Tib Foster, his buddy, up in front. Matty Porter clear into second. Jose Perez trying to chase him down in third. Murray and Brady battle for the fourth and fifth spot. Ryan Butcher in sixth. Riley Spurley-Tube seventh. Maxwell Fye eighth. Carson Bauers ninth. And Alex Peters 10th. Going to go ahead and take you guys to our quick commercial break. Bring you guys back to the action after this in the Rockstar Energy 350 at Kentucky. Back live at the Rockstar Energy 350. Logan Cloud now stretching his lead to 4 seconds. This is an absolutely dominant performance being seen today by the GMC driver out in front. We have 21 laps to go this time by, so right now you have enough to make it to the end if you come down to take a pit stop. We'll see if anyone will short pit. Will anyone stay out longer? Will anyone try to make those extra 21 laps? That'd be a bit impossible. DJ Curtis has finally come down pit road. Looks like that was about lap 30. Even if you could stretch it as far as DJ Curtis did, you still cannot make it to the end there. Riley Spurley-Tube, Ryan Butcher spin off of the corner. And Butcher keep it out of the wall, keep it out of everyone else. Spurley-Tube's in it, Burkhart's slow, and Cloud's lead is now disintegrated. Strategy is out the window. Come down, take your tires, take your fuel, get ready for the end of this race. Logan Cloud's 4-second lead a race, but the guy in second is the same guy who beat him at Las Vegas. It's Jose Perez. Back in third, Matty Porter fourth, Austin Murray. And now fifth is Carson Bauers with Anderson Reed up here. Brady Burkhardt has lost some time, lost a lot of positions due to that incident with Riley Spurley-Tube, Ryan Butcher, it looks like. Ryan Butcher bringing it directly on down, as well as Riley Spurley-Tube. Pit road is closed, so they'll probably still get a penalty there. But Riley Spurley-Tube, heavy front-end damage to a past winner here at Kentucky. He'll have to bring it on down, as well as Ryan Butcher. They're going to go ahead, put a couple tires on that 00. Now Spurley-Tube will bring that 28 on in. Now, this is the money stop. Carson Bauers, a very early pit stop further back there, but this is the money stop. Logan Cloud and his team, if they're going to win this race, they got to not screw up this time. The question is, what will these people take with strategy? Is it fuel only, 2 tires, 4 tires? What do you do here? And you see the 91 and 40 bring themselves down to the attention of their pit crews. Pedal to Metal Racing, they have been a big struggle ever since season number 2. Carter, of course, got 6th in points. Ryan Butcher is out. Paul Jackson is out. I think Alex Benyako is coming down to his pit box. If not, that is some insane strategy. And no, Alex Benyako. Ryan Butcher will stay out. DJ Curtis, I think he's a lap down. Yeah, he is a lap down. If he wasn't, that would have been a big move. Ryan Butcher will be a lap down, but Alex Benyako will now be your race leader. Looks like some great pit cycling for them. Logan Cloud, though, second. Carson Bauers will be up in third. What a performance by Bauers today. We saw Riley Spurley-Tube almost win from starting last. Bauers would be starting 38th today and winning, but he is up in this battle. Tim Foster will be a lap truck, so Perez, Reed, they'll have to work their way around that. Zachary DeLello, they stayed out on those 2 tires. He will be up inside the top 10. Gibson, Austin Murray, Porta drops back a bit. Roger Ray up here, but Nicky Morris failed post-qualifying inspection. This 7 team is now inside the top 20. Got Stephen Wallace Jr. up here as well. Irving Allison making some moves. But we'll go ahead and take you guys to a quick commercial break. And before that, we'll see what happened to bring out this caution. Riley Spurley-Tube, Ryan Butcher, the 2 drivers that go around here to bring out the 3rd caution of the day. The Riley Spurley-Tube tries to cut off Ryan Butcher coming off of turn number 2. Spurley-Tube goes up the track, tries to get in front of Butcher, but it does not work. Brady Burkhardt also gets a piece of that in the number 99, but he will be able to continue on easily, as well as Ryan Butcher. Riley Spurley-Tube, heavy damage on board with Brady, though. As you see, the 28 just cuts him off. Heavy hit on the passenger side for Butcher. Good thing that wasn't on the driver's side. Bring you guys back to the action under our 3rd caution of the day here at the Rockstar Energy 350 at the Kentucky Motor Speedway. Back live at the Rockstar Energy 350. Alex Benyako, a very, very interesting strategy here. The team pulled it in, and they pulled back out. Fuel only on the 83. We're just hoping that he got enough to get it to the end, because he really did not last long in his pit box. That is why he is your race leader. Every single other driver took 4 tires. Tim Foster in that bright purple or bright pink X-Side batteries 40. That is a lap truck, as well as DJ Curtis Ryan Butcher up in front. So Benyako might be trying to use Butcher as a pick, maybe to pull away from Cloud. Carson Bauers in third. He has not won a race in the Crown Royal Truck Series, has not won in 3 seasons. Logan Cloud has broken a career-long winless streak in the top divisions. Peter Onjack broke a long winless streak earlier this season. Now, could it be Carson Bauers' turn? Alex Benyako in the race lead. Logan Cloud has the truck to beat as long as nothing else happens. Jose Perez, Anderson Reed also inside this top 5, but it's Alex Benyako on the fuel-only pit stop. He's going to lead us down. Green flag's back in the air. Cloud looks to the outside. Benyako blocks all the way up. Now Bauers making a move. Bauers going to look to the inside on Cloud. Cloud gets blocked by Alex Benyako. Now Bauers down to the bottom on Alex. And here he comes. Carson Bauers in the 25 to the race lead. Benyako dropping rapidly already. Anderson Reed in the 41 now up in the battle. But Logan Cloud with the big move. He's going to look to the inside on Carson Bauers for the race lead. Jose Perez back there. Look at them scattering 2, 3, and 4 wide trying to get around lap trucks. Benyako's pulling it back down pit road. He might have actually just had an issue getting into his pit box, but Carson Bauers in the race lead trying to hang on over Logan Cloud. Here comes Anderson Reed in the 41, but Cloud using that outside line. We said it is strong here, and there he goes, sails it off into the corner, and Cloud, your new race leader in the number 91. Pulling away, Cloud has been hoping for this race. It is a very strong truck, a very strong driver, and he is now out in front once again, looking to be the first driver to go 2 wins this season and put himself as an early championship favorite. If he clears DJ Curtis, he's pretty much home free. Bauers and Reed dropping very rapidly behind him. Curtis going to let him by. Bauers goes up to the top of the track. Cloud now trying to hang on. Curtis trying to fight and stay on the lead lap. He wants those points still, but Cloud fights back to the inside. Look further back at Roger Ray making a run at the top 10 as Cloud trying to pull away from Curtis, and Bauers and Reed now on the inside trying to hold on right there. Jose Perez sits back and forth. Could he get up there and maybe screw over Logan Cloud once again? There you see Perez in fourth. Further back, Roger Ray. What a drive today for Kamikaze Racing. They are up in the 8th position with Roger Ray in this 90 team, trying to hang on here at the end. Nicky Morris up to the top 10, looking for a great finish to his home track race. Diego Yepes making big moves down to the inside of Sebastian Kukulon. Almost contact there. Now Reed and Bauers trying to work their way around. DJ Curtis as Reed goes for the 2nd position. Anderson Reed, we say it a lot, we'll say it again. This guy is not won on tracks smaller than 2 miles. This is a 1.5 miles. Can he change that today? Logan Cloud is a very strong, very fast number 91. He's out in front. Caution is out. Caution is out, and it's a big one on the front straightaway. Nicky Morris is in it. Ryan Butcher, Irving Allison, Stapleton, Paul Jackson, Ricky Freeman Jr. Anderson Reed has caught Logan Cloud. Now you got Carson Bauers throwing it on in. Jose Perez throwing it on in. Big mayhem on the front straightaway is going to take out many drivers. Caution is out. They're racing back to the line. Most of the people are off of the track. DJ Curtis has been passed by both Onjack trucks. They are now 2nd and 3rd. Big one strikes here in Kentucky. Ryan Butcher, his 2nd incident of the day. Nathan Stapleton for Mid-South Automotive. It's just been a horrible season for him. Stapleton sits all the way back in the 31st position, struggling hard. Jake Galloway in another one. Nicky Morris, we just praised how good he was at Kentucky, and now he's at the back. Eli Bright's done. Ricky Freeman Jr., that's going to probably be the nail in the coffin for Rogers Racing. That might be the end. Their run in the NSDCA. Alex Benyako with damage. Tip Foster had some damage in that. Dusty Neal, I believe, was caught up in it. You see some damage to the driver's side of that thing. Does anyone pit? Does anyone come down? You just pit, but does anyone pit? I don't see any need for it unless maybe you're at the back trying to just get an edge on the rest of the competition, and maybe a lot of guys drove through some debris down there, especially, but a large collision, big one on the front straightaway. Nicky Morris, Eli Bright, Ricky Freeman Jr., and more involved. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. It'll bring us to our 4th caution of the day, just inside 10 laps to go. 4th caution of the day comes out. Brady Burkhart and Nicky Morris get together. Brady goes up, tries to block Nicky, but Nicky did not let him in. Brady hits the wall, but everyone else not as lucky. Nicky gets bounced off of the wall, back into Maxwell Fye and spins. Irving Allison nowhere to go. Irving's going to end up hitting Eli Bright, Ricky Freeman Jr., Paul Jackson, Ryan Butcher nowhere to go. Strigley as well gets a piece of it as Christian Vargas. Foster, Galloway, Stapleton also involved. Big crash here. Irving Allison, he was back there 4 wide, battling just inside the top 20. quiet day for him, but it's going to end in sparks. He hits Nicky right up into Eli Bright, nowhere to go, and now he's just a pinball into Dusty Neal. Gatlin, Downey, Logan Bradley, and others make it through. Strigley gets clipped and into the outside wall. But Brady throws a very late block. We're inside 10 laps to go at the Rockstar Energy 350. Who will win? Will we see another crash? But we'll get all that back to you after this. Back live after the big one in the Rockstar Energy 350, and Logan Cloud looking for his second straight win this season. Cloud sits in first, Anderson Reed in second, Carson Bauers in third. Jose Perez sits fourth with DJ Curtis as a pick between them. Austin Murray in fifth. Gibson, DeLello, Roger Ray, Jay Jefferson, Matty Porta, your top 10. Brady Burkhart, who has been called to the NSDCA hauler for after this race, he sits 11th. In 12th, Maxwell Fye. 13th is the 30 of John Dilks. 14th, Diego Yepes, looking for his first top 20 run this season. In 15th, Alex Peters. 16th, Stephen Wallace Jr. 17th, Gukalon. 18th, Onjack. 19th, Neal. And 20th, Downey. The rest of the grid rolls across there. We now have 29 trucks left on the racetrack. Only 26 on the lead lap. Jake Galloway, Ricky Freeman Jr., Eli Bright, Irving Allison, Nicky Morris, Paul Jackson, Nathan Stapleton, Ryan Butcher, Riley Spurley Tube, Carter Friesen, and Vince Freeze all out of this one. Logan Cloud has been the fastest truck. He had a 5-second lead going earlier on in this one. Anderson Reed looking for his first Crown Royal Truck Series win a week after he DNQ'd at Road America. Carson Bauers looking for his first Crown Royal Truck Series win since, in his first NSDCA win entirely since his championship season, Mountain Dew Custom Series. Jose Perez also back and forth looking for his second win of the season, as well as Austin Murray. Gibson, DeLello, even Ray Jefferson, Porta, they're all looking for their first win this season, looking to get this done. Logan Cloud, he just has a few laps to go, and he'll go from a one-time RBSTS champion, or race winner, to a 3-time NSDCA winner. Coming down the front straightaway, Reed and Bauers trying to get the run. They don't go up to the outside. They don't need to, but Cloud carries the momentum down into turn 1. Had a great restart there over Reed and Bauers. Now going to try to hang on in these final 6 laps at Kentucky. Reed and Bauers don't have the run. They are not working together that well. Perez is sliding back on the outside. Cloud is pulling away. Murray, Gibson, DeLello working that inside line. Pace laps about 2 to 3 laps around here, so that means we could go back racing with another caution. Hopefully it won't come to that. 2 and 3 wide as they head off the corner down the front straightaway. Anderson Reed, Carson Bauers trying to get up there and pass Logan Cloud. It's going to be monumental, especially in the weaker Onjato truck, which is that number 41. Murray makes a move to the inside of Bauers, looking for that 3rd spot away from him. Murray not going to be able to get there as DeLello looks down to the inside on Austin Murray. Further back, the damaged trucks, they're just fighting each other. Roger Ray in this 90. Casey Mears has to be just hoping he brings it on home, because this 90 truck, a top 10 run would be amazing for them today. Further back, Brady Burkhart. You got the rest of these guys fighting. Logan Bradley, Peter Onjack, Stephen Wallace Jr. As long as they keep it clean and green, we'll be able to make it to the end of this one. Anderson Reed right on the back of Logan Cloud, just a few truck lengths back. Cloud trying to hang on over Anderson Reed. The battle for 3rd continues between Bauers and Murray. It's going to be 4 laps to go this time by. If Anderson Reed can catch him, he's going to have to get around him soon, and he's going to look to the bottom. Cloud a bit slower on the outside. Reed trying to pull the momentum, and off of the corner, no. Cloud will pull back away. Cloud trying to hang on, just managing that gap over Reed. Bauers and Murray in 3rd and 4th as Murray's going to look down to the inside, and he clears for that spot. Give him the 3rd spot over the Onjato of Carson Bauers. DeLello and Gibson, 5th and 6th. Jay Jefferson, Jose Perez, Roger Ray trying to hang on. Brady Burkhart back there as well. Anderson Reed is trying to get up to that 91, but real slow through turn number 3. Very, very slow. That's going to bring Austin Murray back into this one, and that might have been all they wrote for Anderson Reed. He got into turn 3 and 4 way too fast. Had to check up, and now he loses almost a second on Logan Cloud. Reed is now going to have a handful of Austin Murray in the back as Logan Cloud has now set sail. Reed cost himself down here in 3 and 4 last time, and it's going to cost him the win. Logan Cloud's out in front. Murray now fights for 2nd against Anderson Reed, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 2 laps to go for Logan Cloud in pedal to metal racing. This team has really shown this season that they are a championship threat, and this 91 team is looking to put themselves into victory lane back-to-back, and for Logan Cloud to finally be able to cheer for his season. Austin Murray clear into second. It's going to need a lot of errors by Cloud for that 88 to catch him, but it's not out of the equation, especially with how fast that 88 truck is. Cloud is going to open up the gap off of turn 3 and 4, and coming to the white flag, Logan Cloud and Carter Friesen's pedal-to-metal racing GMC truck looking to win as he's opened another 10th over Murray. It'd have to be a monumental error for Cloud to lose this one now, but coming out of turns number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway, Reed checked up, lost the momentum, and cost everyone except Logan Cloud. Into turns 3 and 4 at Kentucky. He goes from 0 wins in the Crown Royal Truck Series and thought to be a bust to a 2-time winner in the CRTS and a great points day today. Logan Cloud, race winner of the Rockstar Energy 350. Roger Ray will come home 10th. Diego Yepes tried to get a top 10 for Shepherd Racing today, so the rest of the field goes across the line. Logan Cloud, 2 wins in a row. Road America off of an amazing run right behind Sladek, and Sladek made the mistake. Today it was all Cloud, and for the second week in a row, Austin Murray comes home in P number 2. Anderson Reed had it, but just lost it in turn 3, and he will come home in 3rd. Carson Bauers, 38th to 4th. Nicky Morris almost had that same thing. Logan Cloud with the race win here at Kentucky. A great race today in the Rockstar Energy 350. Carson Bauers will come out of this race with an amazing points lead. I believe a points lead. He might be tied with Logan Cloud with how dominant that 91 truck was today. But Logan Cloud, 2-time winner in the CRTS. A great performance today. A dominant truck, just like Diego Yepes at many races last season. Logan Cloud dominates and wins. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Rockstar Energy 350. Next week, the Crown Royal Truck Series is off. It will be the Mountain Dew Custom Series from a new road course on the schedule, the Old Spice Road Course. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Logan Cloud, great performance today. Carson Bauers is able to hold on to his points lead. Jay Jefferson, Austin Murray, though, 2 drivers hot on his tail with Logan Cloud. Carter Friesen goes up and over and will lose a lot of time today in the points, and Peter Onjack comes home with a solid top 20 in his 80th start in the NSDCA. Roger Ray, also an honorable mention, coming home with that team's first top 10 this season. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Charlotte is the next race for the Crown Royal Truck Series, but we are now down to just 8 races to go before the chase. Who will make it? Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on the NSDCA.